Hey, yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewing for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And we're underway in Atlanta.
Wow.
He's got a lane up past the 30.
Oh, what a hit.
All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
Gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away.
The kicker on.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Falcons nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's B.J. Robinson. Inside the 45. And they take this in for the score. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a B.J. Robinson touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Across midfield to the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
19, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Cup 19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Also the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Brought in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Falcons 7.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Got a man. It's Drake London. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route to catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-point game. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is McCaffrey.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have second down behind the sticks.
Tracking 60. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the counter, McCaffrey. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey,
putting a receiver in motion. They stick with McCaffrey. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. He's at 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on third.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they send them back in motion right. They'll air it out on third. He's going to run for it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain though. 3rd down. Working quickly here.
24-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Complete on the option. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. They'll try this extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Through the second level at the 40. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Liking 18.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Again, he hits the second level. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
It's all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Getting out right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. That's completed out to the right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
19 targets.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Ball sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw now. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He'll try to do it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's off again. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs from 37.
10.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now, Stafford. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is heading up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Falcons cut it to just a point before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go in the locker rooms now, all tied up. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ladies!
Starting the half with Robinson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. At the 33.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 28.
Right, ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Hurt, 68.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Drop 60, 79 Broncos. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills start the second half with some needed points.
The kicker on for the point after.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Well, if you hear the excitement from the fans here, it's because they just showed it up on the scoreboard. This dude, now the single-game rushing yards record holder.
It started out well, and you're thinking, we got a chance that he gets 200 and beyond. And you realize he's got an actual shot at this, and now his name is in the record books.
staying with Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Buying some time right. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a third-quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 35.
Right, ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Go street.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
37-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I think that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
60 Eagles. Check.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Ready? Nice. Press all 80. Ready?
He's going to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buffalo.
They'll throw it here on 1st. That one connects. He will not score, but that does set him off Brock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Complete to
The
number
Bills
89.
cut it to 1 late in the 3rd.
The kicker on.
So they punched it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. The outside look ties for this, but so is the middle. Only gets a couple. 2nd down coming up.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Another carry for Robinson. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. 1 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
He'll throw it. Gets this one to London. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
4 yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons going for the win here. First and 10 from the 32. Going right side, Robinson with it. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to
Buffalo calls it second time out of the half.
It's a gain of 4.
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here he is to throw. Another one here to London. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running left is Robinson. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. When you run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
180.
Robinson. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.